I can't get to sleep. I think about the implications of diving in too deep and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations. I know they'll be alright. Perhaps it's just imagination, but day after day it reappears. Night after night, my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. I'm trying to introduce each Fez night with me singing a little bit. But you know what? Maybe I should just stop that. I don't know. But I kind of like that song. It was a weird coincidence. I heard 2 different versions in the last 2 days. And I thought, man, they just don't make music like that anymore. And that makes me an old man. All right, everybody. Donning the Fez. God, I just look so silly with this thing on my head, huh? Like an organ grinder's monkey. Well, I think that's what a lot of you think of me these days. Not the majority of you, but there's a few very loud critics out there. I'm just trying my best, okay? But I am weak. I am weak. I'm not a Superman. I'm not the Ubermensch. All right, let's see. Trying a little something different today. Greetings, fellow citizen. Citizen. Should I just start over again? Greetings, fellow citizens. This is citizenkong, and welcome to another Fez Night. Tonight's Fez Night shall be called, I kept changing it. Fez equals Fez. All right, Fez equals Fez. All right, a little something different tonight. I've got my cup with the Union Jack on it. And I thought a little something more civilized. I watched a special on tea, it wasn't cable, but it was one of those cable shows on the History Channel, but I saw it on the internet. And it was about the history of tea. So here I've got my my brown ceramic teapot, and I'm using loose leaf tea, pouring it through a little strainer here. And I took the liberty of putting a little bit of milk and sugar in my cup ahead of time. All right, there we go. Hopefully it's steeped long enough. And let me stir it a little bit. Yeah, you know that tea is the world's most popular beverage besides water, second to water. Cheers. It's like 7 or 8 in the United States, something like that. That's pretty good. I think I could have made it just a little bit stronger, though. I turned the gas off on my stove. There were issues with it, and besides, I could save money because I don't use my stove that often. And I tried heating the water in the microwave, and it's just not the same. You need to heat the water in a kettle and get it to a good rolling boil. I think that was the problem. All right. Well, anyway, let's get to this. Yes, I know. There's one of the criticisms about going on and checking the lights and all that. Hey, that's what Fez Night is. It's about going on the sea of the cup. The other one is I look at myself in the viewfinder too much. What can I say? My eyes are drawn to myself. It's my vanity. All right. I'll try to stare into the lens a little bit more. Okay. Is this better? Man, I don't know, are any of you interested? Go back on some of my past few Fez nights, and man, I've been getting people just ripping me, calling me all kinds of names. Oh, man. One of my friends on YouTube called me a blabbermouth. Well, what would Fez Night be without me talking? Should I just do a Fez Night where I just not talk? Come on. And look, I'm just trying my best. When I did something a month ago on a Fez Night, and it got turned around that it was about me, that I was somehow trying to promote my channel. I know it was a train wreck, But it wasn't about, I don't know how to say this any other way. I was sincere. I might have did things out of order, but you know this is unscripted. I do this on the fly. I just take a few notes. It wasn't practiced. It wasn't rehearsed. And yes, the world does revolve around me, but I was thinking of you. And you busted my balls, called me every name in the book. And I'm just taking it, okay? I'm to blame. I should have never opened my mouth, should have never said a word. And that's the nature of Fez Night. I turn the camera on and I talk about what's on my mind. which is what gets me into trouble. And gets me into trouble. And I told myself, don't talk about YouTube drama. Don't do it. And then what do? I do. Oh, that's real good tea. You know, they say tea has caffeine and another chemical. I wish I could remember the name of the chemical. But the other chemical relaxes you and focuses you, and then the caffeine stimulates you. So it's a beverage that both stimulates and calms. Let's see if it works on me. All right, so look, I want to say more apologies. Apologies for the 2 tag videos I received. First, I received a tag from Just for Fun, Kimmy, and I believe it was supposed to be talking about people that we think are hot on YouTube. Please, I do not want to go down that. I do not want to go down that alley. There are women on YouTube that I admire, but I don't think of them as hot. I think of them as friends. Besides, I haven't even really met them. I maybe seen, I have an idea of what they look like, you know, maybe through a video or a still photograph, but that's about it. And I won't talk about my e-crushes because I do have them sometimes, but I won't talk about them. And then to Buddha Gem, the 5 charities. Man, I've been feeling so bad lately. I had to cut off all my charities, and I know I could be doing volunteer work. I was doing volunteer work at the Air and Space Museum, but it got depressed. I started getting, it was too depressing. Because what it was, it looked like that's a place for people in my industry that go at the end of the road. It's like the elephant graveyard. And I'm not ready for that. I know, it was good for me. But then again, it was hard for me to, that every other day, I don't know. I'm making excuses, I know. I'm always making excuses. I create my own barriers. I know, I do. I create my own. A lot of the stumbling blocks I have are under my own creation. Yes, I know. I know that.